RG Series 1 2013 Colorado, Holden Colorado automatic gear stick replacement. So the old stick, you can see that's all the plastic's gone off of the sides of it. A bit worn out over the years. I've got a new one, or a new second-hand one. So to get these off, the first bit to come off is this, and it comes up. But you can see here, this is the one that we took off, and there's two clips here, and we broke that one where my thumb is. The other clip's still good. I wasn't going to put this cover back on. I know it's chrome and all that, but I'm actually going to paint this one silver and put it back on. So ideally I can get this one off without breaking it. Pretty hard trying to hold four things at once. But you can see where those two prongs come down into there. And I'm going to try and come in here and just pry each of them out. If I put one thing in each side, pull them out, and then just lift up to try not to break the ones on the new one. So what I've done with the old one, so the button was on the front there, and it just comes out. So I just got in behind it here like this and levered it out and just popped it straight out, because it just goes into those two grooves up in there. Hard to see from my angle, but you probably got a better view of it. So I'm going to try and go into these two slots in here and get in behind the things. We'll see how we go. Alright, so it's really hard to see for me from here in there. So what I've got is I've got a little camera. It's a little inspection camera here that plugs into your phone, and you can see those two silver bits there. I'm going to try and get underneath them and just pry them out that little bit and lift that up. Should be fairly simple. Right, and off it comes. That was a fair bit of mucking around. I had to put the camera down. I couldn't handle it all at the same time, but I've got these little awls, and I use the camera to get into the right spot as I was showing you, and just pop them two off. So I went in on the inside and the inside of that and just levered them out a little bit, and just a little bit of upward pressure, and be careful. So essentially I was coming into that hole there, and you see that little knob there, that's what I was levering it off. So coming in there and lever out, come in there, lever out and lift up. So there's another lug down here that goes down and sits on top of that little lip there, so it just goes down into there. Once you've got that done, then where the simple part is pulling this off, because there, so pretty forceful, pull that out. So long side is on the passenger side, short side's on the driver's side, and then just lift that straight up and off. Alright, so before I put the new one back, put the second-hand one, new one back on, I'll just pop this, the button back into place. So you just pretty much put that back in there, goes into that groove, and just pop that in. There, click, click, goes into place. Right, so that's the new one on, but I am going to go and give this a respray, make it silver again. Alright, here we are back in the car. So that button's back in, all I've done is walk out, so it just slits straight down on, and you can sort of, as you push it down as far as it goes, it holds that, the button on that button sort of does most of the springing part. Alright, and then you got this clip goes in, of course. So the clip goes back in just here somewhere. Just slide that up and down a little bit till it pushes right in. It's almost level, it pushes right in quite a bit there. Right, and then your cap. So Just make sure it slides down onto that lug properly and on the inside there. And then that's it. There we are, one painted gear knob. That was just the silver I had floating around, so it's close enough of a match. I probably should have painted that collar as well, but that's all right. I'll live with that. All right, there you go. Cheers. Hope that helps some of you.